And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Tip-off goes to Charlotte. So the Nets starting five. Bridges out there with Patrick Beverley. Then it's Johnson, and it's Finney-Smith in at the power forward. Ball with the bucket. Now, if you like free-flowing offenses that pile up the assist, Clark, you've come to the right place.
I'll tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
Good on the shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And there's no question Miles Turner is one of the NBA's best shot blockers.
Kevin, he's led the league multiple times in block shots. And if you look at his per-game averages, man, very impressive. I think he's put himself in the conversation for one of the most prolific shot blockers of all time if he can sustain it for a few more years.
Now here's Beverley. To the middle, here's Claxton, and it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
Right side, Turner. Can't hit that one. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, they couldn't do any better than a shooting percentage in the low 30s on that night, guys, and that's pretty much a death sentence.
Yeah, I can't name a team that's going to find a way to win shooting like that. I mean, they never had a chance with the touch they had that night.
Shot clock at 2. Claxton, no good. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with a win.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Here's Claxton, following the basket by LaMelo Ball. Claxton, the pass to Johnson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Stolen by Beverley. Bridges outside. Launches it. No good. And Charlotte will come the other way. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Here's Finney-Smith. Here's Beverley. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And Beverley is a tricky player. I mean, somebody who has so many different shots to choose from.
Oh, Charlotte, they might be the most electric team, Clark, in the NBA. Young and very exciting.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, they're extremely potent, and they are exciting to watch. LaMelo Ball, man, he can do just about everything. The Hornets, a lot of fun to watch for sure.
Here's Johnson, following the score by Charlotte. Fader on the way, and the shot is long. A leaner. Ball, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Claxton. Turner covering. Shot by Johnson, no good.
Yeah, they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's Sohan missing. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2. Dishes to Beverley. Johnson against Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. In the corner, it's Bridges. And again, it's the Nets missing. Hornets have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's Sohan. No good on that one. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Claxton. That shot misses. Hornets shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. The Nets shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just one or two guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Pass to Castro. To the paint. Up and in on the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Jones kicks to LeVert. Back to Jones. Down low. A nice shot by LeVert.
You got to D up LeVert better than that. I mean, he excels at scoring over the defense.
36 seconds left in the first quarter. Simmons passes to Harris. Turner with the steal. It's LeVert on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark. Brooklyn trailing. Now Thomas shoots over LeVert. Can't cash in from the high post. Over Thomas. A nice shot by LeVert. LeVert's got his second basket of the night.
Hey, you know, the mid-range, Jay, continuing to look better over time for LeVert, showing real improvement in knocking that shot down.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game.
Please give a big round of applause for your Hornets team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What stands out to you guys from the Hornets in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Miles Turner out there with LeVert. Then it's Sharp. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Richards in at the pivot, manning the middle. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with.
Tell you what, I can't argue with the result. But a little unnecessary to go to the off-balance shot there.
A guy who hasn't played a lot of ball. Sharp, though, has all the all-star tools they think available to him.
An exceptional shot maker from outside. And he's got great vertical bounce, almost a 7-foot wingspan. And he is relentless in his attack.
LeVert from outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now it's an 8-point Charlotte lead. Jones against Bridges. To the inside. And Simmons slams it in.
Simmons taking off. Launching himself right through the defense and rendering that D helpless.
Inside. Here's LeVert. And that comes off the assist by Jones. LeVert's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hornets.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
And, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Now here's Herter. An 11-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Finney Smith kicks to Thomas. From 8 feet away, he drops it in.
Really good pass from Finney Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
In the corner, Herter with it. There's Ball with the three, and it's the Hornets another three.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Now, here's Thomas. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And something that's been on the uptick in the NBA is free throw shooting. League-wide, Clark, teams are having more success from the stripe than ever before.
The 2020s are on pace, Kevin, to be the best free throw shooting decade in the history of the game, with skilled players now favored relative to the old school bangers. I mean, everybody pretty much has to be able to knock down shots to be effective as a player in today's game. So the free throw shooting percentage is going up. Not much of a surprise to me.
Takes a step back. Here's Beverly. Here's the pass to Finney-Smith. Offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
Hornets leading by 6. Ball, the pass to Sohan. The kick out to Ball. The tray. Second chance shot. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Griffin's checked in for Charlotte. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Ball with the bucket.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
This is it to Finney-Smith. Bounce pass, Thomas. Offensive rebound.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Here's Griffin over Johnson. Griffin's shot is off. Nets trail by 8. Pass to Johnson. Here's Claxton. Back to Johnson.
2 minutes remaining.
Lays it up and banks it in.
2 minutes.
Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside, Green. Ball feeling it out of it. Back to Green. Outside, Ball. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And how exciting it must be to have LaMelo Ball, Clark, on your team.
Kevin, clearly one of the most exciting guards in the league. The anticipation was through the roof for Ball, and needless to say, I think he's lived up to it. You can just see the promise Ball has. It's oozing out of him. Already a triple-double threat, and he rebounds it so well at his position. Man, the future's really bright for this young man.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Claxton. Harris outside. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And again, the Hornets missing.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
The pass to Beverly. There's 53 seconds left here in the second. Harris, no good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Harris passes to Castro. Beverly for 3. Green with the rebound. Charlotte leading by 8. Puts one up from 19. To the paint. Here's Ball. Another shot. And Turner with the lay-in.
That's all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, a real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second chance opportunities.
Harris inside, and it's sent back by Turner. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
could go. No good on the last second attempt there. Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
Not surprising to see two competitive guys.
Taking some time now to look at our matchup. Well, and that's a halftime.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Second half underway. Here's who Jack Vaughn's got on the floor. Patrick Beverly out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Johnson, and it's Finney-Smith in at the four-man position.
Already in his career, we've seen the numerous ways in which Ball can score. He's got a lot in his package.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Beverly with the ball. Passes it to Johnson. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Turner's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
I'll tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
And here's Beverly. Johnson outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Johnson's got 7 points.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
That's tipped. They retain possession. And Turner kicks to Herter. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now, here's Bridges. And it's Beverly missing. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, LaMelo Ball.
You can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
Timeout called, the Nets. And the Hornets making a change here. Richards is checked in, and the Nets making a change here as well. Thomas checked in for Patrick Beverly.
Let's give him a big round of applause.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Pass to Johnson. Shot is good, and the Charlotte lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Claxton.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And finished off by Griffin.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Thomas. Takes a shot at the elbow. The rebound by Richards. Outside Griffin. From deep. Dives for it. And they get it back. That one goes. Count it. Richards got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 7. 6 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Green, he's checked in for Griffin. Hornets leading by 16. Back to Ball. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Buries it from three-point range. Ball's got 19 points.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Johnson outside. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now, here's Thomas. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Nets trail by 19. Bridges outside. Here's Claxton. Turner covering. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll head home and take on the Toronto Raptors. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hornets.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. LeVert's checked in for Josh Green. Sharp comes in for Kevin Huerter. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Nick Richards. LeVert, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 5 assists tonight.
You know, you can see the confidence level LeVert has by how often he hunts for his shot, especially from there.
Timeout called, the Nets. Nice game. Great performance so far by LaMelo Ball.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
And the Nets making a change here. Beverly's checked in. Here's Thomas. And the Nets miss again.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Simmons. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Miles Turner.
Great showing for him last season. First in rebounding, first in blocks, and he was number 3 in field goal percentage, one of the most efficient scorers in our league.
And getting back to the fact that he led the league in rebounding, you know how hard that is? What a tremendous asset to the team. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Here's Simmons, and it's sent back by Turner.
Ben Simmons.
Charlotte has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Here's LeVert. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Well, you give Caris LeVert that kind of positioning, guys. I mean, he's going to finish with power.
24 seconds left in the third. Outside Thomas. Shot clock at 5. Can't hit from 12. And so it's Charlotte in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding.
Please give a big round of applause.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Bledsoe. Green is out there with Justice Winslow. Then there's Caris LeVert, and it's Richards in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Here's Payton. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants. to teach their players how the refs see the game. They're always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the player.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Excellent display of strength by Payton. Really wheels these attempts in thanks to his ability to adjust his shot after contact.
Charlotte has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. There's Green with the three. Bosch grabs the miss.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Harris misses. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. It's stolen by Harris. Payton in the corner. The three. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Green. That one off the back iron and out.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Here's Castro. A good-looking shot from the wing.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
LeVert from outside. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
To the inside. Here's Payton. Count it from 12.
Seeing the defense was staying off of him that time. Payton, fully aware of the opportunity, took advantage.
Here's Green driving to the basket. Yep, it counts.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Payton. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Richards got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. LeVert inside the line. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And they recover it. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Charlotte. Mikal Bridges checked in for the Nets. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Payton dishes to Harris. Bosch looking around. Payton passes to Bridges. And here is Harris, guarded by Green. 4 on the clock. Three-pointer, Payton. That one wide left. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
And the Nets making a change here. With options like the G League Ignite team, fewer players, Clark, feel they have to go to college. Would you have been tempted by those options?
I don't think I would have been personally, Kevin, but I do like the fact that there are other pathways to the NBA. College is not for everybody. I think it's one of the surest ways to develop as a person and your game, but it's not for everybody. So I like the fact that there are other pathways to get to the NBA.
Johnson at the elbow. Beverly against Ball. Bridges inside.
2 minutes.
It's Beverly on the wing. He's covered by Ball. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Lets it go with a three. And it's the Hornets another three.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Looking to end the run. Green with the block.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W for the Hornets.
As one-sided as it gets today, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LaMelo Ball.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
To the middle. It's stolen. And Ball slams it in.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
LeVert against Bridges. Back to Beverly. Kicks it out to Johnson. Good on the triple.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Pass the ball. Back to LeVert. Three-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, this game could really be a defining one for what they...